It is fall 2024 and I've recently added a couple things to my camera bag and rearranged everything, so I thought what better time to make this video than now. I'm Steve Michalak, a fine art wedding photographer from Massachusetts, and in this video I'm going to show you everything that is in my wedding photography camera bag. Alright, so first things first, for the actual bags, there's actually two bags here, and I'll actually start at the very top with how I hold my cameras. This is the Spider camera holster, and it's a dual holster, so you can carry two cameras on you at once. And then I've got this little pouch that I got on Amazon. I don't know the name of it, but anything and everything that's mentioned in this video is going to be linked down in the description. Back to this holster here. I used to use one of the hold fast leather straps that goes over the shoulders, but that was just not comfortable for long wedding days, having all that weight on the shoulders, on the upper back. So switch to this. Definitely don't regret it and highly recommend. All right, so I'm gonna start with my main bag here, which is the Think Tank Airport Security V3. And before we even get into the actual bag and what's inside, I've got a multi-tool just clipped onto one of the zippers here. It's got a Allen head and then a flat head in case I need one of those tools. And then inside this pouch right here, I've got just a knee pad. Usually once I arrive on site at a wedding, I'll start with the flat lay, so I'll just use that to kneel on. Also in here, I've got an impact collapsible reflector, and I don't think there's nothing else in there. All right, so now for the good stuff, everything that's inside of my main camera bag. And I'm gonna try to show you before I put it down, like an overview of what's in here. I've actually got this in a pretty stable spot here, so I'll just run through everything without even putting it down. Quick interruption here, guys. If you're a wedding photographer or you're looking to learn wedding photography, the Wedding Photographers Academy is now open and the first course has launched. It is a post-session workflow course, so it's going to take you through everything after you're done with your session, which is maybe not the most exciting part of being a photographer, but it's very important to have a very good system in place. There is going to be more courses coming this fall and winter, including a posing course. So if you're interested in joining the Wedding Photographers Academy, all of that info is going to be linked down in the description. In this middle compartment here, I've got two Manfrotto light stands. Not sure the exact name. Let me see if it's on here. Oh, it is on here. This is the 5001B Manfrotto stand. So there's two of those in there. Then on top of that, I've got two of these X2T, I think they're X2T, yeah, X2T triggers. So those just sit right in there. Got a small compartment right here. I usually keep Insta360 Go in there along with my GoPro for behind the scenes. I'm looking down here below the camera because that's where I can see what I'm doing, because that's where I've got my monitor. So if you see me looking down there, that's what I'm doing. Onto the camera bodies, I've got two Sony A7 IVs, and I actually keep my two most used lenses on them so I can just have, you know, nice quick access. So first body and lens is the Sony 50mm f1.2. That is my absolute workhorse, my favorite lens of basically all time. Second up here, we've got the Sony 35mm f1.4 G Master. Other lenses here, the Sony 24mm f1.4. And then under that one, I've got the Sigma 85mm f1.4. Next up, we've got the Sony G Master 70-200 f2.8. This is the second version. Mostly only use this lens for outdoor ceremonies that are out in kind of more spacious areas, but occasionally I will use it for reception speeches as well. Oh, also in here underneath where I keep the action cameras, I just keep a spare charger. I never have to charge batteries, but it's there just in case I grab a battery or something that isn't charged, or somehow, some reason I run out of battery. That's there as just insurance. SD card holder, it slides right in there. Now onto the flashes. I carry two of these Godox V1s. They are not the Pro version. Had them for a couple of years. Don't find any reason to upgrade to the Pro version. Also recently added this Godox AD300 Pro. Awesome off-camera flash. Came in handy for me the other day when I needed it. Super low recycle times and high power. So when you need a little extra power or really fast recycle times, definitely go for something that is more powerful than these right here. which are the AD100 Pros. So I carry 2 of those, and also carry these magnetic filters. These will magnetically attach to either the V1 or the AD100 Pros. So that's it for everything in the main bag. I do have in here this zipper pocket, and this is actually a 3D printed Godox modifier. Let me just show you real quick. So because these Godox V1s don't have the built-in pop-up flash card, I was trying to find a solution for these, and the magnetic ones, they just were not working that well. They would fall off all the time. So I found these on Amazon. It was just a random seller that had these 3D printed, and they pop right on to the V1, and they'll fit the AD100 Pros as well. And now you've got a reflector card. I don't even know if these are still for sale on Amazon, but if they are, I will leave them linked in the description. All right, I'm gonna flip this around, show you what's in the rest of the pockets. So for the rest of the pockets, got a large towel, got a couple lens wipes, and then a couple of cold shoe flash holders. And that is gonna do it for the main bag. We are on to bag number 2, and this is the Tenba Cinelux Video Shoulder Bag 16. Recently got this bag, love this bag. The reason I got this bag is because I added a few extra things to my kit. One reason I love this bag is the way it opens. It just pops open like that from the top. Another reason I love this bag is because it has this luggage strap on the back, so I can actually just put it right over my think tank bag, and I can just roll everything in to the wedding kind of as one unit here, but I've got 2 separate bags. All right, so again, this is kind of the overhead view of the bag here, and you can see that there's one spot right there that doesn't have anything. I usually just throw my water bottle right in there. Fits perfectly. This bag is pretty much dedicated for all my film supplies and my flat lay supplies. So I've got this Sony lens pouch here. I don't even know where this came from. Just sitting in my basement, but I made good use of it. And in here, I've just got some flat lay supplies. I've got a few just random white dishes in here, different sizes. I've also got some ribbon, some risers, some clear risers to use for flat lay, some random just wax seals in here. That's pretty much it for this. I do keep my macro lens in here. It's a 90mm Liowa macro lens. It's manual focus only, but I keep it in here because pretty much I'm only going to use this lens for ring shots and close-up details of flat lay things. So again, just trying to keep everything flat lay related in one bag. Also got this multi-film roll holder thing here. My Canon 1V. This is a full frame 35mm film camera. I think it's the last film camera that Canon ever produced. Found a really good deal on this camera, so I pulled the trigger on it. And on this, I have the 35mm f1.4 Tamron SP. Also, I've got this Godox Lux Master flash. Recently picked this guy up. Haven't had a ton of opportunities to use it yet, but I am looking forward to using it for the rest of the weddings that I do have for the year. So cool looking flash. It actually has this modifier that you put on it, opens up like so. See if we can get it hooked on here. Wait, is that? Oh, we're missing one. Yep, there we go. So this goes right on here like that. Pretty cool retro looking flash. Looking forward to using this a little more for the rest of the season. And I do keep a few things in this zipper pouch here. Sunscreen, lint roller, lens wipes. I've also been carrying this ND filter for the film camera because some film is rated at a high ISO value. Cranking the shutter speed, even if it's 8,000, is still going to give you a very, very bright overexposed image. So having that ND filter on hand is key for film. Other than that, yeah, that's it. Let's see if we've got anything in these side pockets. Nothing in that one, so got room for something over there. Anything in here? Oh yes, just a wireless charging bank with cable on it. So that's gonna do it for the 2024 What's in My Bag Sony Wedding Photographer Edition. Let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comments. My sole goal with this channel is to help you guys become better wedding photographers. So if that is of any interest to you, make sure you stick around, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.